Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is. Welcome to episode 3 of
See
What Happened Was. Welcome,
Yes,
y'all. My name is Dre. That is Rashad. And once again, we are ready to tear it up.
That's right.
So let's just go ahead and jump right into this. Rashad, how's everything going?
Man, everything is great. You know, as y'all know, I started a new position, having a blast, having a ball. I finished the training with the crew. And what I had to do was get in with the crew, see what they do, see how they do things, how they operate, because you can't be a leader if you don't know what your crew is doing.
Yep.
So I had 3 weeks of that. And this is the first, I want to say, full week that I had 100% on my own by myself. And I mean, I'm taking things through the roof. Everything is great. You know, I just got my first few projects that I'm really happy about. That surprisingly, I spoke up, which is funny because, long story short, all the crew, they have these lockers all around, all around the resort. They have these lockers. So a couple of the training people were telling me was like, some people got 2, 3 lockers, everything like that. And I said, you know what? I would love to make everybody take all these lockers, clear them all out, and then I issue them the way I want to issue them.
Yeah.
So we had a little staff meeting, and they going on, oh, well, we want this person to do this person to do that. And they said, so Rashad, we want you to handle the utilities, which is like all the equipment, everything like that, and the lockers. I said, oh, do you really want me to do the lockers? They said, yeah. So I got big plans for that. So people that are taking advantage, we're getting ready to stop all that. So I have other projects that I can't discuss. That's company business, but it's real good. I'm happy. I'm very happy when I see, my old crew, everybody talking about that I'm glowing and everything. And I'm just 100% happy.
Good.
And people just really don't know what this blessing has meant to me. It means a whole lot.
Oh, yeah.
Tell the devil. What about yourself, man? How you living?
Oh,
how you living, Al?
Yeah, man, I'm doing great. Especially for those of you, who don't know this, like the last 6 months have been kind of crazy. I've been dealing with some, health issues. First off, I ballooned up to like 205 pounds. My A1C was high 6, which is pre-diabetic levels. And my bad cholesterol is pretty much through the roof, like to the point to where, one bad meal and it could be all over for me.
Yeah.
It's that bad. So I'm on medication. So I took it upon myself, and I had problems with this as far as like exercising and whatnot. It's getting the discipline to get up every single day or get off work every single morning to hit that gym. And I've been a beast, man. I've been doing it 6 days a week.
Congrats.
Cardio is great. Getting my strength training in. I'm now down to 188 pounds and still on the meds. I don't go back to the doctor until January, but I do expect to be off the medication.
Yeah.
And, living a med-free life.
Yeah.
And this, having said this, it leads me to something else, man. Men, especially black men, go to the doctor.
Yes.
Get yourself checked out. I know it's a pride thing sometimes, and we don't want to go because I ain't nothing wrong with me, and I ain't got to worry about that stuff. Next thing you know, you got prostate problems, you got colon problems and everything like that, and you want to do your best to avoid those things.
Yeah.
Go to the doctor, get yourself checked out. If you don't do it for yourself, which you should, first and foremost, you need to do it for your loved ones.
Do it for your
They
loved
want to see
ones.
you around, they want to see you healthy.
Yeah.
So the best thing you can do is go get checked out, and that takes me off my soapbox as far as that goes.
Hey, and I can add to that one. After my scare 2 years ago, when I had my surgery and everything went left, and I was on blood pressure meds for a while.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm thankful that I was able to come off of those meds, and I got up to almost 300. And I'm tall at that. You know what I'm saying? So proud to say blood pressure is under control. Cholesterol is all under control. Everything is good. And no more medication, like I said.
That's good.
And I'm down to 253 right now.
Nice.
But like I said, due to my height also, not that I'm super tall, but yeah, men, go to the doctor. Get checked out, because I know guys personally that were at work and dropped dead.
Yep.
Because they go to the doctor.
Yep.
And it was sad to see, but you got to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah. On that front right there, and I could tell you, I'm 46 years old, so I'm dang near going on 50. And so, unfortunately, there's some men that hadn't seen and won't see 50, especially for me. Like, I know 3 guys that I went to school with that passed away in recent years due to heart attacks. And the stuff is real, man.
It is like, definitely.
Getting those Facebook messages talking about such and such passed away, and they're young.
Yeah.
We got to stop that. We got to cut that stuff down.
Definitely.
Go to the doctor. Okay. So, moving right along.
Yes.
Feedback from episode 2. Anything?
The feedback has been great, from people at work, just people around the way, people from a music side, the Transformer side. People are really like, I'm glad you guys are doing this. They're sending praises, they're telling me their own stories, and they really, really would like for us to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So we are definitely gonna keep going. So, but I would like to add, this is what I would like to add. I would like to say this. I really like to say this. So I got this here. There's a pot. And there's a spoon. So for people that like to stir the pot and try to, add lies.
Wow.
Add drama. A little more lies, a little more drama. Stir it in there. Tastes kind of bitter. I'm not calling any names, but I'm sure you know who it's for. But I'll just say this. If you don't like what Dre and I are discussing, there's an open door policy. You can come and talk to me. You can come and talk to him. But I'm not even going to put him right now. If you don't like what I'm saying, if you think that I'm slick at the mouth and all this other stuff, you can come and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I might tell you where to go, how to get there, and what you can do with yourself when you get there. But at least you come to me and talk to me. Now, some people may take this and try to get it misconstrued and just want to start up mess. You want to stir the pot. But look, what we're doing is for us and it's for the people that we're helping. Like I said, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Don't go run to any other family members. Come and talk to us about it, and I will gladly talk to you about it. This case closed. But I do understand that you see two black men that come from where we come from, and we are very successful, and our families are successful, and you may not like that. So you made a big pot of drama that you want to throw out there. We ain't with it. I'm going to be nice and just say, once again, if you don't like it, it ain't for you. Turn it off. Turn the channel. Go watch Days of Our Lives or something. Matter of fact, go watch Love and Whatever. But don't bring it here. Drake?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't be messy.
Yeah, don't be messy.
Don't be messy. We are doing something, as Rashad said, is very therapeutic, not only for us, but it is done in the hopes that other men and women as well will come forth and talk about their truth, talk about the things that they have gone through, the things that may have traumatized them. And hopefully through those discussions, be it with family members or otherwise, they can come to some kind of healing, some kind of compromise on things. And that's pretty much what this show is all about. It's all about healing. It's all about therapy. It's talking about things that have happened in the past, things that other people may want to bring up that they just can't.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's all it is.
So if we are getting the positive feedback like we are, because I've also gotten it as well, gotten a lot of kudos for what we're doing, that's all that matters. If we touch one person through what we're doing, then our job is done as far as I'm concerned.
Very true. Very true.
I'm good with it.
Me
and if
too.
you're not good with it, as Rashad said, then don't watch.
Yeah. Or my grits, you know the rest. And before anybody start talking about anybody's an alcoholic, only thing in my cup is zero fat free Canada Dry. That's all I drink nowadays. Water, sugar-free soda. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, let's not start that rumor right there. Oh, he was drinking on air.
Yeah, exactly.
Something was in his cup.
You know how the world today is.
You should have seen. You should have seen what they did. You should have seen what Rashad was drinking.
He had a bowl. He was stirring the pot.
Oh man, yeah. The story is don't be messy.
Don't be messy. Sweep under your own porch before you start trying to sweep in somebody else's, because being humans, we all have deep, dark secrets. We all have done things.
Yeah.
Don't throw rocks and hide your hands. Yep. And once again, being nice about it.
Exactly.
So, with that being said, I've always had this question that I want to ask you, Dre.
Yeah.
When you went back home, that first Christmas, what was it like for you? Because Christmases, when we were all together, it was like it was a big thing. We couldn't wait till the morning time, and because we knew we was gonna get something. Not getting much all year. We knew Christmas we're gonna have a Christmas. And I'm thankful Mom, made that happen. But what was the first Christmas like for you going back to Florida after you left?
Well, the first Christmas back for me was full of family. I will say that, because at this time, of course, Grandma Mary was alive, and they would all congregate to her house. and the aunties, the cousins, they would all gather there. Our dad and Ann would come through, of course, and it was just like a big party all the time. I mean, Christmases were good when she was alive, and those are things that I miss to this day.
Yeah.
She's been gone 22 years now. She passed away in January of 2000. So
I remember that. I remember it like it was yesterday. That's another story for another time.
Yep.
Because I was feeling some kind of way at that time. Yeah. We'll get into that.
Yeah. Another episode.
Yeah.
But I remember her making the best sweet potato pies in the world, man. And the thing about it is the pies were so good. She used to make pies for the church and sell the pies off. And then, of course, when the family came over, stuff like that, she would make the pies and they would be gone to the point to where I could go off somewhere and come back and them things be gone. But fortunately, she would always save one for me.
Yeah.
She would always save a pie for me. And yeah, man, it was good. First Christmas gifts, I think I got a Sega Genesis. A Sega Genesis, yeah, and some clothes, but that was it. I don't know if I had gotten anything from Mom. I don't know if she sent anything. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But 1990, especially at the end, was kind of a whirlwind because our dad and Ann got married on the 15th. And I don't remember much after that, but I do remember the Christmas. So that's it. What about you?
With me, well, first touching back on grandma's baking ability. That woman, man, I remember when I came out to visit, and she knew I was a cake person, and she used to make the 7-Up cake.
Yeah.
You remember the 7-Up cake?
Yep.
And I remember she made this cake, and I forget, one of the cousins and aunties came over. I was out there for a summer. And said, "Oh, Mom, you made cake." She said, "That's Jamal cake." She made it. She made the cake especially for me, and she let me eat it all till I was blue in the face. That pound, that bunt was it the pound cake she made, man. Oh man, I wish the 7-Up cake. Now for me, Christmas, it's really a blur because so much had happened that year, as you can tell.
Yep.
I think everybody was still trying to get like their jobs together, whatever, because he was in the Navy, and I think Mom, I forget, I think she just started working over there or whatnot, but I think I got a Game Boy that I still have to this day, and I think that was it. A Game Boy and Tetris. Because I think it came with Tetris.
It did.
But I got that, and I may have got a outfit or two, and because just school and things like that, and you had to be dressed up and come to these schools in California because these kids were relentless. You know what I'm saying? And I think I got a pair of shoes. I got a pair. When I tell you, when I got these shoes, and I think because they look good, I was like, "Oh man!" But I'm like, "What is XJ900?" Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I remember going to school with them things on my feet, man. I'm walking tall. I'm proud. And man, I got some HJ9. And people just like, I mean, you know how they say, what are
What are
those? Nah,
those?
that started back when I was in school. That started way back then. And they, I remember one homie, he said, man, what kind of shoes are them? I was like, XJ900s. Where you get them from? I ain't never seen that in no Nike store, in no Foot Locker. I'm just like, oh, I don't know what it came from. And it was that one smart behind kid that said, man, yeah, I got a pair of those. Mama got them for Payless. I'm like, it's like, hey, hey, man, it's like, it is what it is, you know what I'm talking about? Because I really, to be honest with you, I really didn't know too much about fashion like that. Fashion wasn't even my thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coming from where we come from, it's like you got clothes to put on, this and this and that. All that started when I got to California. Then that's when you start being fashion conscious, of all this other stuff. But yeah, I got I think 2 or 3 outfits, the Game Boy, which, like I said, I still have to this day. I still have that thing to this day. Came with Tetris. And I know Monk cooked because, it was still following that tradition of all the food, the chitlins, collard greens, fried chicken. We had sweet potato pies that, in that household, her husband used to hog the sweet potato pie. But, when everybody was gone, I take a little knife and cut a slither. I take a knife and cut a slither of it. You know what I'm saying? I was, yeah. Oh, man, I was always in the pie. I just love sweets like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but Christmas, it wasn't the same. Christmas wasn't the same because grandma wasn't there.
Yeah.
The family wasn't there, and we just going through this whirlwind of just trying to figure things out. And I'm trying to figure California out. I didn't really know too many people like that first year, so it was a little difficult. You know what I'm saying? But I played that Game Boy to the fake batteries that was in it went dead, which is like 3 hours, and my pupils were so dilated. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't really see nothing. So, yeah, man. I think you had called and we talked a little bit. It was brief.
Yeah.
Because I think I was just in one of the moods like, dang, man, he out there with all the family and I'm here. And, so, yeah, I do remember that, though. Christmas time in the 90s.
Yeah. Wow. And I think that was the biggest thing. Even though we had everybody there, of course, it was not the same because y'all weren't there.
Yeah.
And I never really let on. I never told anybody that, but I wasn't happy at the end of the day because I remember times where we had our Christmases and, we got our stuff and we basically had us.
Yeah.
I don't really remember going anywhere for Christmas. We pretty much stayed home.
Yeah, well, a few times we go over to the Richardsons.
Oh, yeah. That's true, yeah.
And we would see, when we were all together, we would see Grandma Mary.
Yeah.
So I do remember that. I don't think it was every Christmas, but I do remember going over there for around, that type of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't every Christmas. I do remember that, but you're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, man, but Christmas 1990 was not the same.
Yeah.
And ever since then, Christmases have been okay. And even to this day, I still look at Christmas as, it's another day.
Yeah.
I look at it now more so since I got a little one. It's for her. Everything is about her. But for me, it's just, it's Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever.
Yeah.
Go open these gifts and, go and play. You know what I mean? So it's just different when you get older. And I know some people, they still think about those things and it's so festive and whatnot as adults. But for me, it's never really been that way.
Yeah. For me now, it's all about it's about the family. It's about it's about the family, which is why it's like I will go all out. You know, give me a Christmas list. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And 9 times out of 10, I don't know everything on it. I'm gonna make sure you get it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We get the Christmas tree. We decorate the tree. We the Christmas music. We do that. A lot of things that I really now we didn't do all the decorating and all that stuff. We didn't care about that. It was like, oh hey,
Right.
let's get that presents. Let's pop them open, see what transform we got.
Right.
Now it's just like I love to see the smiles and see them happy. You know what I'm saying? So Christmas to me personally, it's just like another day. But I love to see the family happy.
Right.
I love to see that. Early in the morning. If I got to work, come make sure I'm home early, and let's hit record. They come down. You know what I'm saying? It's
Oh, yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's fun. It's a beautiful thing, and it has been, especially with little ones, and it just kind of takes me back to like, man, I really really wish we had it like that. Which brings me to, I remember talking to mom, and she said that was one of her biggest wishes, that we can all get together with the presents, with the tree, the decorations, she really wants that. So maybe one day, if we all can coordinate, we can just make that wish come true,
Yeah.
because it's a fun thing.
Yeah.
Now, what I don't like is taking out the tree after it's all done.
Yeah. Definitely. I'm
Because in
not a fan.
my neighborhood, you gotta chop it up, cut it up, put it in a trash can, or they ain't gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Man.
but yeah, man. I've always wanted to know that, because I didn't know, and I know we were going through, like I said, separate things. But it's like that first year was just kind of like, I
Yeah.
don't even really feel like it's like, even when it came down to eating, I don't even think I really ate much, because I was just so gone. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It was just like it was just wasn't a good time for me.
Yeah. It was definitely something different.
Mm.
And being our first Christmas apart, it was definitely something that I wasn't really feeling it either, even
Yeah,
though, like I said, everybody else was around. My core family was not. And it did make me feel some type of way. But like you said, I think we can make that happen at some
yeah,
point. We will. It's just a matter of getting schedules together and making her wish come true.
yep, it's doing it.
So here we are from then to now,
That's
from
right.
XJ900s to Air Jordans, from
Man,
from apartments to homes
the homes,
to
from apartments to homes that we're not renting,
right,
that we own.
right. Oh man, bars.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Father. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Not
sir.
knocking, not
Yes,
knocking,
sir.
but you got to get to a point where if it's something that you want, go get it.
Yeah.
It's out there, it's available.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I got tired of coming up in this person's house, that person's house, this apartment, that apartment. I want my own.
Yep.
Which is why a lot of times, like, if I ain't got to go outside this house, I don't go outside this house.
Same.
I
Same
stay in the
here.
house. But I would like to say, and I know our time's getting short on this episode, but what you have become, I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud to see that you didn't let circumstances just destroy you.
Yeah.
You know,
Appreciate it.
I know I had a rough patch when I was, just trying to figure things out, and I was over here and over there and running with this one and running with that one. But I'm glad that I got it straight. And I'm glad that God sent someone in my life to help me get it straight.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean.
And that's another episode too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But
I definitely know what you mean.
I'm applauding you because you're doing your thing, man. We're doing your thing. I'm glad that we're just two successful Black men, brothers, that are doing our thing despite of where we came from.
Yep.
Despite of messy family that like to stir the pot. Get up.
Absolutely, man. It's just it's one of them things. It's like what I said in one of my daily dimes, which you can check on IG about every day.
Love those.
Cycle breakers, man. Cycle breakers is what we are. I mean, coming from what we were what we were raised up into, times where, lights were out, stuff, bills couldn't get paid and all that kind of stuff. We're not dealing with that anymore. We are two men making really good money, really good careers. I mean, I've been to college. You've got extensive training in just about everything, it seemed like.
Yeah. You know that saying, a jack of all trades, right?
That's right.
Have you ever heard the whole saying of that?
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's better to be a jack of all trades than a master at one.
That is correct.
There is nothing that I can't. I mean, especially being a homeowner, you are the maintenance man.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You are the gardener.
Yeah.
Right? You are the auto mechanic. You wear so many different hats.
Yep.
But yeah, I like that. Yeah, I did it.
Yeah. That's inside baseball, folks.
Yeah, inside.
Don't even worry about it.
Inside joke, it's just like how I feel about some people's opinion. Ear-reet.
Exactly. Just like I said, they're like buttholes, man. Everybody has one, and they all stink.
You do.
Yeah,
do.
And on that note,
I'm your boy Rashad. That is Dre. Thank you for checking out our episode number 3 of See What Happened Was. Y'all be cool. Make sure to check us out on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, Instagram, most of all, YouTube.
Yes, sir. Peace.